Thanks, Granddad. Granddad, what do you do when you can't do nothing, but there's nothing you can do?
You do what you can.
You can't wait to get fixed.
That's right.
Before you get up and win. So what you gotta do is you gotta win wounded.
Ooh.
Gotta win wounded. You can't wait for the I'm sorry. You can't wait till the person wants to fix it. You can't wait for the apology. And what they did was wrong. What God allows at times feels so wrong. But we gotta be able to trust his heart when we don't understand his hand. No matter what has been brought in your life by the winds and waves of life, I need for you to get up. I need for you to limp across the finish line. Limp, bleeding, cussing, crying. But I need for you to win wounded. I'm feeling this.
I'm your professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a scantron, it's pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. More importantly, you saw the clip that started this, right? We got to talk about how you got to win wounded. Sometimes we have this thing where it has to be an ideal situation. Things have to be perfect. All the luck has to be in my favor, or I have to have the momentum, or I need to be the best, in the best shape, or the healthiest I've ever been to win, and that's not true. So a lot of what's going on is people are believing that everything has to be perfect when it doesn't. Like, let me tell you something. In every facet of life, right? Your favorite book, the author feels like they could have done a better job after it was out. Your favorite movie, the director and the producer felt like saw mistakes that they made that they feel like they could have done a better job. It could be great to you, but to them it's like, but I'm going somewhere. Your favorite athlete, you think they were healthy the whole season? They weren't. Your favorite football player, your favorite basketball player, they weren't. They had injuries the whole time. It just wasn't nothing to stop them. When you watch a fight, whether it be boxing or MMA, you think those guys are just coming in 100% healthy? They didn't got beat up on, literally. So they're in great shape, but they're not. But they got beat up on. You get what I'm saying? So when you hear people say, "Look, man, what you need is rest," and then you see people resting, they're resting up because they know when it's time to do whatever they got to do, they're as healthy as they're gonna be, and that should go for you in life. You might be depressed, but your depression can't stop. What if your opportunity is when you're depressed? As a matter of fact, there's a story about DMX, one of my favorite artists. He got his record deal because they had a cipher. And prior to the cipher, he got beat up pretty bad. He had his jaw was wired shut. So, Irv Gotti felt like, look, man, if X get in there, it's going to be over. We got him. But they had a cipher, so whoever was going to come out was on top was going to come out on top, right? And I remember Leo Corner said, and Irv was talking about how you could hear X starting to rap, and he popping the wires. Because he trying to get, he like, this is my opportunity. Jaw wide shut. I gotta just. He keep growling, coming out barking. He killing the cipher, and popping the wires out of his, so he can move his broken jaw better, right? Guess what? You can still use that same analogy around a little after that with Kanye West and College Dropout. That song was, the album was made under duress. You get what I'm saying? It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be a great situation. Sometimes You got to slay Goliath before you can get comfortable. Sometimes you're going to be hurt. You're going to be beat up. You're going to be bruised. You're going to be depressed. You know, you're going to be betrayed. It might be you against the world. You know, nobody's going to have any sympathy for you because you're hurting, literally or figuratively. Can you win is the question. And a lot of times people don't want to say it, but the issue becomes people allow themselves to lose because of their depression or because of their lack thereof. You get what I'm saying? God dog it, I can't get this thing off for nothing. But you give yourself an excuse to lose because I'm hurt. I'm depressed. You know, I'm mentally not in it today. I'm sick. I'm going through something. I'm in pain, blah, 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 blah. And I'm not, but when it's time to compete, understand nobody cares. Once you show up, all they're going to say is, hey, man, the people you competing against got issues too. The people that are judging us got issues too. You know, because you're in a room with people who life didn't stop for them either. So why should you expect it to stop for you? You know, you have to work your way up to succeed under duress before people actually give you a pass. Like, I get it. But in general, that's not what's going to happen. So that's the point that needs to be made. The other thing that needs to be talked about with that is sometimes it tests you in the sense of how bad do you want to win? Are you willing to even give your all when you're not your all? Can you be present in something that's necessary for your success, but the timing is not in your favor? Can you do that? And sometimes that's the greatest victory. It's not just winning, it's winning under the circumstances you're winning. One of my high school football coaches said, you know, there are two types of people. People who win in life because of, and people who win in life in spite of. So, can you win in life in spite of? Because, you know, I would just say that's what half of you winners do. Don't think that even the people you look up to is great. Trust and believe when I tell you. They had to win while they were going through something. So, don't expect you to be above that. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna tell you that.